Should you eat breakfast before your morning workout? It's a classic debate that's been around for decades, and science is still uncovering new details. Some people swear by fasted training, jumping straight into exercise without a bite. They claim it helps them burn more fat and feel lighter on their feet. In fact, several studies suggest that fasted cardio can increase fat oxidation, but the overall impact on body composition is still up for debate. Others, like me, prefer a little fuel first, maybe oats, a banana, or a protein shake, to power through the session. Research shows that eating before exercise can boost performance, especially for high-intensity or longer workouts, by providing your muscles with readily available energy. So, who's right? Honestly, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Experts like sports nutritionist Dr. Stacy Sims emphasize that your choice should depend on your goals, your body, and the type of workout you're doing. Our bodies are different. Some people feel sick eating early, while others feel weak or dizzy if they don't. For example, elite marathoner Eliud Kipchoge trains fasted on easy days, but always eats before hard sessions. The real question is, how does eating or skipping breakfast affect your energy, strength, focus, and results? Studies from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition show that eating before resistance training can help you lift heavier and stay more focused. It's not just about fat burning, it's about performing your best and recovering well. Let's break it down. Fasted versus fed training, how it impacts your body and mind, and bust some common myths. For instance, a 2020 study found that while fasted cardio may burn more fat during the workout, total fat loss over time is similar if calories are matched. Plus, I'll share when it's okay to skip breakfast and some easy snack ideas if you need a boost. For example, a client of mine, Sarah, struggled with early morning nausea, but found that a small banana 30 minutes before her workout made a huge difference in her energy and performance. By the end, you'll know what's best for your morning routine, backed by science, real-world examples, and expert advice. Let's keep the science simple, but go a bit deeper. Fasted training means you're working out after not eating for 8-12 hours, usually overnight. During this time, your insulin levels drop, and your body shifts from using glucose to burning stored fat for energy. You might just have water or black coffee, which doesn't spike insulin, keeping your body in a fat-burning state called lipolysis. Fed training is the opposite. You eat something like porridge, fruit, or yogurt before exercising. This raises blood sugar and insulin, signaling your body to use the fresh glucose for energy. Eating gives you quick, accessible fuel, like topping up a car before a trip, and helps spare your muscle glycogen for later. Overnight, your body uses up most of its stored glucose, called glycogen, especially from the liver. This is why you wake up with lower blood sugar and glycogen levels. When you wake, your liver glycogen is low, but your muscle glycogen is still there, ready for action. This means your muscles can still perform, but your endurance may be limited if you go too long without eating. Fasted training relies on these muscle glycogen stores and increases fat oxidation for energy. Studies show that fasted exercise can boost your body's ability to use fat as fuel, which may improve metabolic flexibility over time. If you eat before training, your body uses the fresh glucose from your meal first, saving your glycogen for later. This can help maintain higher intensity for longer periods. This can be a big advantage for longer or tougher workouts. Recent research, like a 2022 review in the D, found that eating before exercise can improve performance in high-intensity or endurance sessions. More fuel in the tank means you can go harder and feel better, but fasted training may help with fat loss and metabolic health, according to several recent studies. That's the basic difference between fasted and fed training. Each triggers unique metabolic processes, and the best choice depends on your goals and how your body responds. Strength training, lifting, squats, push-ups, demands quick energy from muscle glycogen. Without breakfast, your body has less fuel to draw from, which can affect everything from your first warm-up set to your final rep. If you haven't eaten, your energy stores are lower and you might struggle to lift as heavy or push as hard. Many athletes report feeling sluggish or unable to hit their usual numbers when they skip breakfast. Studies show fasted training can reduce performance in high-intensity strength workouts. As trainer Alex Kim says, "When my clients eat a balanced breakfast, they almost always perform better and recover faster. You may tire faster and hit a plateau, slowing your progress." Olympic lifter Sarah Lee shares, "On days I skip breakfast, I notice I can't push through my sets and my endurance drops off quickly. Eating a small, smart breakfast, like carbs and a bit of protein, gives you accessible energy and preserves muscle glycogen. For example, oatmeal with fruit provides lasting energy, while eggs and toast offer a balance of protein and carbs. Even a banana or a granola bar can help. You'll likely feel stronger, push for extra reps, and get more out of your session. As coach Jamie Rivera puts it, a good breakfast sets the tone for a powerful workout. Building muscle is about challenging yourself, and being underfueled makes that harder. Skipping breakfast can mean missing out on those crucial last reps that drive progress. For strength, a little pre-workout fuel can make a big difference. Whether it's a protein shake, a slice of toast, or a handful of nuts, fueling up helps you perform at your best. Don't let an empty stomach hold you back. Choose the breakfast that works for you and power up your workout. Workouts challenge your mind just as much as your muscles. What you eat before hitting the gym can make a big difference in how sharp and focused you feel. Your brain relies on glucose, the simplest form of sugar, for energy. Research shows that even mild drops in blood sugar can impair memory, attention, and reaction time. In a fasted state, low blood sugar can lead to brain fog, making it harder to concentrate, remember your routine, or stay motivated. Studies have found that skipping breakfast can reduce cognitive performance, especially in tasks that require quick thinking and coordination. Poor focus from fasting can result in sloppy technique and even increase your risk of injury. One study found that athletes who trained after eating breakfast had better reaction times and made fewer mistakes than those who trained fasted. A pre-workout snack, like fruit or yogurt, quickly delivers glucose to your brain, boosting alertness, memory, and motivation. Research suggests that even a small meal can improve mental performance during exercise. When you're fueled, you'll concentrate better, push through tough sets, and enjoy your workout more. Fed athletes consistently report feeling more focused and less fatigued than those training on an empty stomach. Consistency is key. If you feel tired and unfocused, you're less likely to stick with your routine. Fasted workouts can make it harder to stay engaged, while a fed state supports better adherence and motivation. Feeling energized and mentally engaged makes exercise something you look forward to, not just something you have to do. That small breakfast isn't just for your muscles, it powers your mind, sharpens your focus, and boosts your motivation. A focused mind means a safer, more effective workout. Studies confirm that athletes in a fed state maintain better form and decision-making throughout their sessions. Don't underestimate the mental boost from a little fuel. Whether it's a banana or a bowl of yogurt, eating before you train can help you unlock your best performance, both physically and mentally. Fasted training, working out before eating, has sparked a lot of debate. Many believe it burns more fat, but what does the evidence say? Some studies show your body does use more fat for fuel during fasted workouts, especially for low to moderate intensity cardio. But other research finds that over 24 hours, total fat loss is about the same whether you eat before or after training. Your body tends to balance things out later in the day, adjusting how it uses energy. For some, fasted training can mean lower intensity, less energy, and reduced muscle growth, especially for strength or high-intensity workouts. One gym goer says, "I tried fasted workouts for a month, but I felt weaker and couldn't push as hard." Others report the opposite. Fasted cardio helps me feel lighter and more focused, says another athlete. It fits my routine and I've seen results. There are risks. Training on an empty stomach can cause dizziness, low blood sugar, or even fainting, especially for those with certain health conditions. On the plus side, some research suggests fasted training may improve insulin sensitivity and metabolic flexibility for certain people. Still, the most important factor for fat loss is your overall calorie balance, not just what you burn in one session. If skipping breakfast leaves you drained and your workouts suffer, it could slow your progress or increase injury risk. But if you feel strong and energized training fasted and it fits your lifestyle, it can work for you. The bottom line, listen to your body, weigh the pros and cons, and focus on what helps you train your best. Fasted training isn't always bad. For some it works, especially for light or moderate cardio like jogging, walking, cycling, or even yoga and stretching. These activities don't drain your muscle glycogen as much as heavy lifting or HIIT. If your workout is short, 30 minutes or less, your body can handle it without food. Many prefer exercising on an empty stomach for comfort, convenience, or to avoid stomach upset. Experts recommend tuning into your body's signals. Notice if you feel lightheaded, weak, or unusually fatigued. If you feel good and your performance doesn't suffer, it's fine to skip breakfast. But for longer or intense sessions, most experts suggest having some pre-workout fuel to support energy and recovery. If you only have time for a quick 20-minute circuit or need to fit in exercise before a busy day, don't stress about eating first. Some people feel sick eating early. If that's you, fasted training is fine, as long as you feel okay during your workout. The best routine is the one you can stick to consistently, and that fits your lifestyle and preferences. Ultimately, do what helps you feel and perform your best. Listen to your body, and don't be afraid to experiment to find what works for you. Don't want a full breakfast but need a little energy? Here are some quick, nutritious pre-workout snacks to power your morning. Go for snacks that combine simple carbs for fast energy and a bit of protein to support your muscles. Try a banana with a tablespoon of peanut butter. About 27 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein, and healthy fats for sustained energy. Or just a banana alone, fast fuel and potassium for your muscles, with around 23 grams of carbs. Other options, a handful of grapes or a small apple, each gives you about 15-20 grams of carbs for quick energy. A few dates, easy to grab with about 18 grams of carbs per 3 dates. Pair with a small yogurt for 5-8 grams of protein and extra creaminess. Rice cake with jam, roughly 20 grams of carbs, low fat and super light on your stomach. A smoothie or protein shake, blend half a banana with a scoop of protein powder and a splash of milk for about 20 grams of carbs and 15-20 grams of protein. Overnight oats with berries and chia seeds, prep the night before, offering slow-release carbs, fiber, and a bit of protein. Whole grain toast with honey, about 25 grams of carbs, easy to digest and quick to make. The key is to keep it light. Aim for 100-200 calories, mostly from carbs, with a touch of protein. Prep snacks the night before or portion out grab-and-go options for busy mornings. Use small containers or zip bags for easy access. Experiment with different snacks and notice how your energy and performance change. Listen to your body and adjust as needed. Fuel smart, prep ahead, and crush your morning workouts